Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you're listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast, the podcast about Joy, Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams and fights like a pirate from birth. We follow her from birth to death as she lives in her father's dreams, and today, in a story told by the Red Dragon who watches over them. But now, the Red Dragon is part of the story. This is Death Part 4. This is some serious business, so you should go back and listen to 1, 2, and 3, which is 3 episodes ago. So keep that in mind. You're coming in the middle of a small arc. So there's been a little mix-up about the episode numbers, because at the website I had 164, and since then I've been trying to catch up and change the numbers, and sometimes I've forgotten to do that. So sometimes I say the wrong episode numbers. Hopefully that is solved for the last 2 episodes. So we are in the middle of the story. Let's see what happened. Episode 168, Death Part 4, Riding a Dragon. Joy's age 3, told by the Red Dragon. We'd left their pirate ship behind. Dragonfather and Dragon Little were riding on my head. They were sitting on grooves in the scales towards the back of my neck. These grooves had been carved into my skin by my enslavers, who were now no doubt enslaving my sister dragons. Dragonfather and Dragon Little sat in those grooves and enjoyed the ride. I enjoyed giving them a lift. I enjoyed showing them how a dragon flies. Once I felt they were calm enough, enjoying the ride, and that they have mostly forgotten why they had called me in the first place, I began to show off a little. I swooped up. Whoa, Dragon Little said, held tight and laughed. I swooped down. Yee-haw, Dragonfather shouted. I spun and whirled, and they laughed and laughed. It was a magical feeling to fly free, to have anyone ride me of my own free will. It was sheer joy, and perhaps I forgot my own troubles a bit too. I forgot to be worried that those I was running away from might one day find Dragonfather's dream. But then it was time to stop. I'd arrived at a cloud big enough for what I needed. I flapped my wings and came to a stop, staying in one spot, kilometers above the ocean. We're almost there, I said in my deep voice. Do you know the place behind the cloud, Dragonfather? Justin? The city in the clouds? Do you know the one with the great park for children and all those activities? As you know, as I knew, there was nothing behind the cloud. Not until a moment ago. But I assumed that just as he created all of the adventures without even knowing he was dreaming, just as he was certain for a reason he did not know that he could bring back a dead dream, he would surely create the amusement park that I mentioned. It was enough to mention it and treat it as real to let his dream do the rest. Sure, Dragonfather said, I remember that place. I'm sure he believed it, and that is why I flapped my wings harder, flew over the cloud only to discover a huge amusement park made out of clouds. Whoa! Dragon Little stood up and shouted. I could not see her, but I could hear how happy it made her. The amusement park was actually there, and I had a chance to be a mother for a day. I will tell you more about our day together when I talk to you again tomorrow. Told by the Red Dragon. And so you see that the Red Dragon knows about dreamers and the dream, and she can manipulate a dreamer to create something because she knows how that works, and she knows it better than Justin does. Anyway, she brought them to an amusement park to forget their troubles, but their troubles are not forgotten. There was a reason she was called. There was a reason this didn't work, what Justin tried to do. And this story is not over. But in the meantime, we're going to be having fun. So, Come back tomorrow for the next episode in this arc, Death Part 5, Licking Ice Cream with a Dragon. And now the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. All the tags mentioned in this story are searchable at the website. You can find all the stories there in written form and, in fact, 150 Squashbuckler Diaries more. The Squashbuckler Diaries is the diary of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. She'll be called the Forgotten Girl by her father. She'll be a true heroine. She'll change the world. This project shows her entire life from birth to death. Check out the website at guyhasson.com. That's GUYHASSON.com. I've been an author and a playwright for more than 30 years, and this is the first time I've used the guyhasson.com website, because The Girl in the Dream is my life project. If you have questions, if you want to comment, please do. You can comment at the website or email me at guyhasson@gmail.com. That's GUYHASSON, GUYHASSON @gmail.com. The theme music is called Brass Gentleman and is created by Thomas Harudek. My name is Guy Hasson, and this is my life project. Come back tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow for more.